Greg here from Premier Fitness Systems. Got a workout for you today. We're going to focus on a few things. Most important thing today we're going to focus on is flexibility, range of motion. I've got a two-part workout. First part, we're going to focus on traditional stretches. And then the second part, I'm going to take you through a series of dynamic exercises to kind of help increase that range of motion.
The first stretch exercise is the glute stretch. Bring a leg out in front of your body and tuck towards a 90-degree. Reach as far forward as you can with both arms, sinking the stretch into your butt. The stretch is designed to stretch the glutes and the piriformis. This second stretch is going to be the psoas superstar. Get in a kneeling position. Start with one leg at a 90-degree, your base leg at a 90-degree. Hands to the center and rotate towards the lead leg, creating a stretch in the hip flexors and the psoas. As you can see, Greg starts in the middle and pulls to the side as he reaches to the roof or to the stars. The third stretch is going to be the scorpion. The scorpion is a great exercise to warm up your low back and your hips. Start in a face down position or prone position. Elevate the leg, bringing it across your body, reaching out as far as you can. Each stretch, you should try to push the leg a little deeper and deeper as your body starts to warm up and open up. Key to this exercise is also to lock out the straight leg. As you can see, when Greg rotates, his base leg or the straight leg is as straight as he can keep it. At the end of this stretch, he's going to grab his toes, and over the course of about a 10 count, bring his knee down and then up to exaggerate the stretch and the contraction in the glutes. The fourth stretch is going to be the overhead gun stretch. Stand with your feet together. Engage your core and get as long as you can. Interlock your fingers with your index finger up. Pull yourself side to side, opening up your lats and your hips, maintaining a neutral posture at your head. Go 5 to 10 per side, and then hold for 15 to 30 seconds. You should feel this stretch down the side of your body and into your hips. The next stretch is going to be the kneeling lat stretch. Greg gets into a prone position with his butt directly over his knees. His arms are out front of his body as long as possible. And he's just letting his lats lengthen to the front of his body. The next stretch is the kneeling butt raise. Greg gets into a prone position, a kneeling position, tucks his head as close as he can to his knees, grabs his heels, stretching his back all the way up into his neck. He's moving into a inchworm, which is designed to open up the hamstrings and the calves. Legs are out, prone position. He's creeping up, getting as deep of a stretch as he can in his hamstrings and his calves. He's now moving into the lunge windmill. As you can see, he gets out into a lunge position. In this case, right leg forward, left arm to the ground. He rotates, pivots his right side up, opening up his hips. He's going to repeat this on each side 10 to 15 times. Again, left side down, left side rotates, opening his chest to the sky, pivoting his hips. This exercise can be done stationary or also moving. Now he's doing hamstring kicks. So he's standing. His leg is going to be lifted 10 to 15 times per side. The base leg, he's making sure that his heel stays on the ground and does not come up, lengthening his hamstring every time he kicks. 10 to 15 reps per side, and move to the next exercise. Now Greg is doing a jackknife crunch. This exercise is not only great for lengthening the hamstrings and the calves, but also for the core. He's going to start with his arms reached out all the way over his head, biceps to ears, feet start on the ground, heels on the ground, elevates his legs, locks out his quads, and reaches for his toes. The next exercise is a superstar. The superstar is again designed to lengthen the hips, the psoas. It's a good dynamic mobility exercise, so he's moving, holding each stretch for maybe a max of 2 seconds. The key to this exercise is to create the fulcrum or the pivot point at your hips, at your glutes, and not the back. Now moving into the toe up lunge, which is the last stretch of this series. He's performing a lunge, stepping out in front, pulling his toe up as high as he can. Try this functional flexibility workout 3 times a week, used in between your strength training days or as a warm-up to the days that you resistance train.